James, from your perspective, because you've watched the managed accounts, managed portfolios industry grow and develop, what are some of the key developments that you've observed, and how has this improved, do you think, the outcomes that have been created for clients?
Absolutely. So, look, I think I'll probably answer that question by almost saying to our experience in the managed account space and what that is focused on, because that's where we've seen the sort of changes in innovation. So, as a firm, even though we started working in managed accounts in the late 90s, it wasn't really until 2011 we really ramped that up to the next level. And that's when a number of advice firms that strategically partnered with us said they were looking for a investment solution that provided their clients beneficial ownership of assets, transparency, the ability to better manage clients' tax affairs, etc. So with that sort of goal in mind, when we worked with our clients on that, it was very much starting with direct securities as the first sort of portfolio construction mechanism, and then it was ETFs and their managed funds. So the reason why I call that out is, as you look at the innovations that have taken place, if you go back to 2011 to today, platform innovation, to what Jason has just mentioned, has gone up to a whole new level to what it was then. So as a firm, I know we work very closely with our platform partners, and I don't use that word loosely, we do consider them partners, because it's about ensuring that clients get the return to which they're entitled to, and that it really is a partnership in getting that outcome. Secondly, today there's a proliferation of ETFs available in portfolio construction relative to what existed in 2011. And then the third thing, I think, what we have seen, particularly from our perspective, I think the number one and huge investment in our business over the last 5 or 6 years as we engage with platforms has been having operating processes and procedures in place when you're dealing with direct securities on platform. Again, going to that point of making sure that the return to which clients are entitled to, they actually get.
We've spoken about that, you and I have spoken
Yes.
about that a little bit before. Can you just explain that in a little more detail? Where can that disconnect happen if the execution or the management is not spot on?
Yeah, absolutely. If you think about executing an investment portfolio in a fund, it's a fund implementation, and there's a return on the fund, and that is what you get as applied to all unit holders. In a managed account, when you are implementing that, if you're implementing the same portfolio across 6 different platforms, and you're going to market on that, you potentially, is the liquidity available on a particular security when that's around, and particularly if you're executing that, I say, across different platforms. What systems are in place to ensure that the source model of return is what it should be? And then how do you measure, once you've done a trade update and you've rebalanced the portfolio, how do you measure that there's no implementation leakage involved that is negatively impacting the clients? And hence why I say those conversations, I know from our operations and team and the work of the platforms, are pretty robust and in depth to make sure we're getting that outcome. Because you don't, the biggest cost to a client not achieving their goals is actually implementation leakage.
Got it.